Your opinion really doesn't matter, or does it? Let me explain. In most organizations, when it comes to addressing problems or introducing solutions, the loudest voice in the room, or sometimes the most senior person in the room, gets their way. And that can create its own problem. If you're a leader in the organization, you need to be making data-driven decisions. And that's what Pareto chart will help you ensure that you're aligning your support and your efforts behind initiatives or addressing problems that have the greatest impact. And that's what your job is as a leader. One of the things that we can do is appreciate what a Pareto chart is and what it does. It's based on the old 80-20 rule, which simply means that 80% of our causes or 80% of our problems are a result from 20% of the causes or the activities. So it's an interesting way to look at things. It was first introduced by Vilfredo Pareto. Now there's a name you want to say 3 times fast, but wasn't really made popular until Joseph Juran made it popular for business use in being able to analyze and solve root causes for problems and where directionally business leaders could focus their time and attention to get maximum results from their efforts. And so the Pareto chart will help you do just that in this video. So let's sort of talk about what it is and how you build one. So as I said, it's 20-80 rule or 80-20 rule, depending on how you look at it, I suppose. But really what you need to do is collect your data, either customer complaints, defects in categories, error types, type of thing. It's typically a categorical type data. And what a Pareto chart does, it's a way of distribution of data in a visual way, in the same way that a pie chart is a visual distribution, in the same way that a histogram is a visual distribution. Another visual distribution is the Pareto chart. It's simply a bar graph that's kind of lined up in an order from highest to lowest, either impact or value or whatever the category gets to be. You group them by categories. Once they're grouped, then you determine the frequency of each category, and then you determine the percentage of each category bar. There's software you can use. Excel is great, Minitab is great, Power BI does a lot of Pareto chart analysis, and they all have templates built in which you can use. So why is it important for leaders to be able to do this? Well, first and foremost, it gets the team aligned. It gets the team aligned on what is most important. Not what seems most important. It's what the data tells you is most important. Whether it is a problem that you're trying to address, that it has an outcome or output that is defined by the category, or whether it's a solution that is being put into place to address certain elements of your problem. Pareto charts absolutely come to mind. So instead of fixing 10 problems right away, you're focusing in on the 1 or 2 that have the greatest impact. And that's really where you want to spend your time. It builds credibility as well. So if you're looking to present your data and your information to another group, whether it's a group of frontline employees or whether it's a senior leader in the company, and you're saying, here's why we're spending our time and effort and energy on this particular initiative, a Pareto chart is an ideal way to get that done. If you're using a Pareto chart, let me know in the comments how you're using it, what you're using it for. Love to hear from you. If you got some value out of this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share this with your friends. Always trying to add more information to help you become a better CI champion. I'm Gary Cox, author of the book Cultivating Champions of CI, a leader's toolbox for creating continuous improvement culture. It's all about the people, respect, how to make sure that you engage your team. If you haven't got a copy of the book, I encourage you to look it up on Amazon or on Kindle. Chapters, Indigo, all have copies of the book. If you visit my website, you're going to be able to find some more insights, and be sure to follow on this particular channel. I've always got stuff coming down the pipe.